Hey guys, Rob here, aka Devildog from Explonate.net, here again with Polaris Sector. So, I've been wanting to come back to this game. I've been really trying to give it the time that it needs and deserves, especially since we're the only ones that can do this, aside from like one or two other sites. And I haven't found it. And then this week worked to like a perfect T, and now I'm gonna have a few hours to dedicate to this game. So I'm gonna do like a 6 to 8 episode preview let's play of this game, and it's just gonna be a lot of fun. So the great thing is that I've actually been in contact with the developer. He gave me beta 7B, so I actually have I believe these are all of the races unlocked, which is great. The only one that I think all of them have their new updated portraits, which is great. They all look fantastic. I'm not sure if this is the updated one. I know this guy looks like he's pretty good, but I don't know if he's actually animated. And then the Magellans with their new portrait, and they're actually all animated too. So in general, this is looking really good. I mean, whoever's doing these graphics here are really just doing them really well. The only ones that look kind of weird are the humans. But that's all because their face. I don't know what it is about their face, but the rest of it looks fantastic. And I was thinking to kind of coincide with Birdie Bot's Let's Play of Distant Worlds Universe and how she's doing Space Babes. I will do Space Babes for Polaris Sector. So I'm going to play as the Magellans, which are basically a race of women. They have a really hard time breeding men. So there's a bunch of women. One out of it's like some crazy number, but like for every thousands of females born, there's one male born. So they're basically a bunch of women. Man, it would be awesome to be a part of that race, wouldn't it? You just you have your pick of the litter. But anyways, you are basically, we're just like a bunch of women, bunch of space babes, and we're gonna go out and kick some butt. There's two reasons that I want to play them. First of all, I love their color, their racial color, and their ships look pretty awesome too. So Stargate module allows a fleet to be quickly and efficiently moved from one star system to another. To begin with, 2 ships are used. One is sent to the destination while the other remains at the point of departure. Next, the modules are activated and the ships can be are disintegrated, thus creating a metastable wormhole capable of moving any object between the star systems. Blah, 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 blah. That sounds really cool, and that is their like starting technology. So I'm gonna see what that's all about. We could read all about this, but the great thing is that now that I'm seeing all these the summaries for each race, they're now like nicely paragraphed. The grammar's great. I mean, things are really coming together for this game. The only thing that I would say is that there might be some run-on paragraphs, run-on sentences here. Need to be broken up a little bit, but I mean, it's really coming together, and I'm really excited about this game for everybody. So let's go ahead and play Space Babes. Alright, so like I said, their ships look awesome in my opinion. We've got a colonizer. We can look at stuff later as we build stuff, but it all looks really good, so I'm really excited about these Space Babes. We'll take a look at our starting colony, which is the home. We'll call it Space Babeville or something. Let's call it Magellan. I forgot how they spell Magellan. So I'm gonna go. Oh, it's down there. It's let's call it Magellan. I don't know why. It sounds very homeworld like for the Magellans. So we're gonna leave it as Magellan, and we're gonna take a look, see what's going on here. We have a moon. We have some ships flying around. Everything looks good. So we're gonna go ahead and start ship. Like I said, these ships look awesome. Look at that. They just have this like cool, like sort of like I know they're not aerodynamic because they're in space, but they have like an aerodynamic like aesthetic to them, which looks really awesome. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the scout, and then we're gonna go ahead and build. Let's do at least one colonizer for starts. Then after that, we're gonna get some police going, because as I've realized is that if you don't have police, the planets tend to not really do too well. They start to uprise a little bit. So I'm gonna leave some police in each of these planets, more so in planets that are new. Like any planet that we end up colonizing, we'll end up getting probably 2,000-3,000 police at first, and as the population increases, we'll go higher. But 1,000 police should be good for this planet for a little while at least, especially since it's my home planet. The uprisings tend to be less frequent. So it's a good planet starting. We've got a bunch of food, a bunch of everything, really, just a little bit of everything, nothing crazy, not huge resources of any of these resources. And then we got some planet bonuses of food, science, and production. So a good start. So let's go ahead and get started. We've already gone ahead and boarded the colonists, and I'm gonna send it. Let's take a look at where we are. So the galaxy that I've built is 140 stars, I believe. So it's a little bit smaller than the average. I mean, you can go crazy huge. You can go 900. I built it 130 because I really want the conflicts to begin quickly, and so I brought them all together. There's 9 of us in this small little galaxy, so it'll be fun to kind of create all that conflict and show you battles and stuff like that as we go on for the 5 or 6 episodes we're doing. So let's go ahead and start. We'll go ahead and click start. You can use the space bar to unpause. Oh wait, I need to actually get them started, so let's make the move. I was looking at this as I was saying all that, so it looks like nothing's there. So we'll go to Shiliak. Alright, nothing's there either. So let's go ahead and take a look what was here. We've got an active volcano planet. We've got a hot planet and a frozen planet. And then down here we've got an acidic planet, frozen planet, and hot planet. Let's go ahead and... possibly not enough fuel to get back to own space. So we'll go back this way. We'll pick up fuel at Calf, and we'll actually go see what Shadir looks like. New research. Alright, so we've got automation going. Let's take a look at research. Still not something that I'm 100% a bajillion, like million% comfortable with. I still don't really know what research technologies are like the ones to go to. I asked for a little help last time. I didn't get it, but it's alright. So yeah, things are looking really good still. What the idea was to him was that after he gets this base game out, which is actually coming out March 22nd, by the way. It's on Steam right now. Like, it's about to go and be an actual official product, or it is an official product on Steam, and it's coming out March 22nd. So after he's done, he says that if it sells well, he wants to make individual tech trees for each of the races, which I think is fantastic. So you gotta buy this game. But I don't know which research is really the one to beeline for or anything like that. So I'd basically just leave it as it is and let all of it sort of fall into place as it should. One thing I do realize recently is that I really like what is it? There is show production type on map. This helps me kind of understand what is being produced well at each individual planet. So like when I get to other planets and I specialize them, this will help me sort of at a glance understand which ones are which. So CAF is good at all of it, so that's why it's sort of all colored. But as you start to specialize planets, like for like research and stuff, you might only see blue or a lot of blue, and that really helps me kind of, like quickly glance to see which planets I need to do what at. So let's go ahead and continue moving through CAF into Shadir. There's nothing there either. Alright, so we're going to keep moving. And the reason I know that there's nothing there is when it actually arrives at the planet, if there is a colonizable planet, there's a square underneath here that allows me to colonize said planet system, and I haven't seen any of those, so that's not good. Here, I guess this is still placeholder, so I'm going to assume that there might be something more than just a box eventually. We're going to go ahead and explore, and this is the Ancient Guardian stuff, Ancient Guardian storyline that I'll go ahead and skip over, only because I'd like for you to have the opportunity to learn it and find it, figure it all out. So let's go. We're going to check out Beta Puppis. Still nothing here. Wow. Alright. Gonna skip through that. Alpha Puppis. I'm not going to have enough fuel to get to that. And not enough fuel to any of those. So let's come back through CAF. And maybe we'll go down to... Nope, that's not going to probably be close enough. But we'll see. We'll see once we get fuel. If I can make it to there. I can't. Alright, so we'll go to Alpha Links. I'm hoping that we can actually settle somewhere else other than our home planet here. A lot of scouting and a lot of nothing to find. Alright, let's hope this is it, because Alpha Links wasn't it either. No, man, alright. So, technology acquired, marine farm, excellent. Very good. So I haven't ever actually found a technology through my scouting before, so that's pretty cool. And it looks like I'm not going to have enough fuel to get to either of those places. So, let's take a look, see how far out we are from the scouts. We are less than 2 years, so I might use a scout to see if I can get somewhere a little beyond the colonizers' like safe travel distance. And by that I mean there is a point at which you run out of fuel, but you can probably push it. I mean, like if I were to go out to, let's say, Atria right now, I could go there, I can make it there, but I can't make it back to a spot where fuel is. But if I scout out to maybe Atria, and Atria is colonizable, I can make it to Atria, I just can't make it back. So I could get there and colonize what's there at Atria and move on. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do, what I'm hoping to do, is take this scout here and we'll push it to, like, let's take a look. Yeah, you know what, I'd really like this spot to be colonizable, because that would be easily defendable, considering that we're in a corner there basically. So let's go to Alpha Puppis first, see what's up there. Meanwhile, my colonizer is being built, the second colonizer being built. Let's go ahead and explore there. The key, I don't know what's going on with all this stuff. So I get like keys for warp containers and stuff like that. It doesn't really make sense to me what's going on, what I need for what. Like, I have no idea what to do with this particular object that's floating. It looks like a ship to me. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is a ship, but how do I actually, like, how do I get it to work? I don't know. I've tried everything. I don't know. Maybe it's a technology that I haven't found yet. So super Earths are not colonizable, unfortunately. Your better bet's with the yellow and orange stars. So there's an orange star here. Hoping that there's something. Yeah, there we go. Something colonizable. So let's see if we can make it. So like it says right here, possibly not enough fuel to get back to own space. So yes, we're going to leave and start moving to Debotine anyways, because we're going to be able to make it. We're just not going to be able to make it back. So that's okay. We're going to be alright. So let's go ahead and explore that spot right here. Alright, radioactive ore concentrate, which I believe is this one? No. Radioactive, I don't know. I got nothing. One of those. So, let's take a look at Izar. There's an Earth-like planet there, so even better. We'll move that second colonizable, or the second colonizer to Izar after we're done. That'll work out well. Let's continue our scouting. See what's going on here. Alright, so Ain has got nothing. Looks like there's going to be somebody down here that we can meet. See, here they are. Alright. It's the Aryans. Hello, Aryans. Allow us to present you our modest gifts as a token of respect. Oh, look, all the grammar and stuff's really starting to come along, too. So, Magellan, we've heard mixed reviews of you. Our government will consider your offer, at which point a safety officer from the Aryan Armed Forces will contact you. Alright. Well, I guess you don't want to be cool with me, then. Alright, they're actually pretty close. I'm not a big fan of that. Man, they're only at 3 star systems away. Let's see how close they are. Maybe they actually have... Nope, they don't have another system there, which is good. But that's not their home system, so I don't know where their home system is. They've got obviously 2 systems at the very least. Alright, so Earth-like planets, I've understood that having a balanced economy and policy with Earth-like planets is the best way to go, because they're not really terribly strong at anything. They're just good at everything, like kind of like, alright, so if you adopt a balanced policy, they're going to build a little bit of everything to kind of take advantage of the little of everything that they have. And because they're not like super strong in like let's say like mining materials or something like that, where you could have used something like, I don't know, minerals or agriculture, or industrialization if you're like super good at production, stuff like that. So balance is a really good way to start it, and I'm a kind of hands-off emperor, so I try to use a lot of those policies and sort of walk away. So we've got Botine going, and we've got Calf. The space babes are expanding. Very good stuff. All right. Once my scout gets back, we're going to go ahead and let the scout refuel here. And then we're going to push out to, let's go down to Auva. Because if I can remember correctly, I think that's the Aryans' home planet. But I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember 100%. And I am wrong, so we can all look at me and laugh. I don't think it's Beta Vela, so let's go ahead and see if we can get through, because a lot of the times, something you guys have probably noticed in my previous videos is that when I come back through, they're going to get angry at me, which they just did. So, concerned that your ships are violating their sovereign borders, I am sorry. Let the Etrian King hear us. We urge you to take the first step towards unifying our military power in the face of common enemies. Open borders for research ships. So, I've offered that. They see no benefit in that. They're not stupid. So, let's see if Beta Vela is... Nope, it's not their home planet system. So, let's go down to Alpha Vela. It's not there either. Oh, they've really pushed themselves out a bit. It could be Polaris? I doubt it. I feel like Polaris is like a... I mean, hell, this whole thing is called Polaris Sector. So that's probably a really important ship, or a really important place. That's not quite as important as I thought it would be. Although, let's see if there's anything crazy here. No, there's not. Alright, well, Polaris does not live up to its namesake. Alright, so it doesn't look like there's too much down yonder. We're going to piss them off again by going through their space. We'll come back and actually refuel again. Our colonizer's ready, so we'll go ahead and board colonists and get them out to Izar. And we'll take that other Earth-like planet. I know, I'm sorry. I still see no benefit, which is fine. I don't think that was my destination, actually. My destination was back to my home planet. Grab some fuel, and then we'll push out this way and see what's over in this sector. Alright, back at its destination, so we'll go ahead and push to Dratum. And we're almost at Izar. We are at Izar, so we're going to go ahead and colonize. Colonize this planet. Do it for the French. Do it. Do it now. Alright, we're going to go ahead and actually rock some police before I forget, too. Like I said, it's really important because fledgling colonies like to... they're not exactly sure where their allegiance lies, so they kind of get all fussy. So, especially the closer they are to other races, they start to get upset that they're possibly conquerable. So, even more so when you're at war. Alright, so Diadem is nothing. Screw you, Diadem. David, tell me something, David. Nope, there's nothing. There's nothing here either, comrade. Alright, I actually didn't look at that. I should have looked at it, I just hit okay. Pollux. Alright, let's see if there's anything up here. No. Oh, there is another. There's going to be another fleet. We're going to make contact with another race, and that's actually a good planet. So the great thing about oceanic planets is that the science here is higher normally than anywhere else. They've also got really good organic mineral deposits, which is good for fuel. So it says used in ship building and construction. Quite a bit is needed for each colony ship, so it's important to have a hefty stockpile. This is a really big deposit. It's not huge, but it's good. Oh, listen to that. You can hear waves. Oh, they're doing so many good things this game. Good on you, man. There's a lot of stuff going on in this game that is just really starting to come together and make me feel like this game could really be something. Let's go ahead and plan colonization. And we're going to plan it for innovation, which I think is also a fantastic mechanic there that I can just go ahead and make that happen like that. Yeah, so let's check out the charts. Let's see how I'm doing in comparison to my Etrian brothers here. Looks like I'm doing a little bit better, which is great. And that's just Empire Development Index. Controlled stars, I'm better off than they are. Colonized planets. Population, we're at a dead heat there. Number of fleets, I've got them, which is good. Progress in science, ooh, they're kind of beat me a little bit. So I have to figure something out about that. I don't like it. I don't like it. Alright, let's come back out. And what we'll do is, with the second Earth-like planet, I think I'm actually going to focus on innovation here. Because I don't want to get behind in the research race. And we're not going to have... I mean, we're just... Yeah. We're not going to be able to build out that planet. And really, you know, it's a bit far from my sovereign borders there. So I'm a little bit worried about protecting it as well. So, despite finding that oceanic planet, I don't know if I should actually colonize it. We're going to think about it. We're going to get back to you in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. You guys kick ass. Stay tuned. I'm going to do an episode each day this week just to kind of give you an idea of how great this game is, how it's shaping up, and, you know, what you can look forward to on March 22nd. This is Devildog from Explode8. We'll see you guys next episode. Bye.